I give generously. Those first followers of Jesus may not have been accustomed to walking and listening. They followed Jesus everywhere he went, and usually there were parables and lessons along the way. They learned what it meant to be his disciple by listening to him describe how they should live. They heard him speak about prayer, about loving neighbors, about the place of government, about the Sabbath and fasting and the risk of callous hearts. Often those lessons were presented as stories, sometimes perplexing to them and misunderstood. But one area Jesus left little room for confusion on was money. Jesus told them, "No one can serve two masters, for you will hate one and love the other. You will be devoted to one and despise the other. You cannot serve God and be enslaved to money." Money is not a modern question. Those first believers in the first century faced many of the same dilemmas and temptations we do. From ancient times to the paycheck you received last week, money has long been used for both good and evil. Money has been the currency of both charity and greed. And Jesus went so far as to call our handling of money a good test for how we will handle spiritual things too. Jesus asked his disciples in the Gospel of Luke, "And if you are untrustworthy about worldly wealth, who will trust you with the true riches of heaven?" Money is not evil, but it has a way of exposing what really matters to us. It has a way of revealing what we really value. We imagine that money can solve our problems, buy us happiness, and alleviate our fears. So it is the love and trust of money that reveals what we care about most. God's not against money, but neither is he impressed by it. It's a matter of what we do with it, how we steward what we've been given. The reason Jesus talks so frequently about money is not to discourage you, but to help you. If you want to better understand what you're living for, take a close look at how you handle money. It's not the only clue, but it's often a major one. As the saying goes, follow the money. What Jesus tried to teach his disciples was a way of handling wealth, which demonstrated their trust and hope in God. A kind of generosity that spoke of the generosity we have received from him. Money can reveal things we love more than God, but it can also reveal the grace and generosity we've received from him. We shouldn't be generous in our giving just so that we might be rewarded with more, but because we've already received so much. We can't help but give freely, having received so freely ourselves. I give generously.